Welcome back and thanks for joining me. I'm here to review another Barefoot Books title that I think you're going to really enjoy. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Sand Sister. This story, first of all, we'll just take a look at the cover here. Beautiful, nice, great big size. So this is a great size for, reading to your children, for maybe you're reading to a group, maybe you're reading to several children at a daycare. The pictures are nice and big. The writing is a really nice size as well, so it's easy for kids maybe in a little bit further back to see if you're reading to a group, that sort of thing. That's something that I've really loved about every time I get a new title from Barefoot Books in the mail, is seeing the size of it. So they're just such nice, big, tangible books. So I'll talk to you a little bit about the story of Sand Sister. Now this appealed to me because my 4-year-old is an only child and will be staying that way. So sometimes, often we get into the situation where myself or my husband are her playmates. She doesn't have, a sibling built-in playmate around the house to automatically socialize with. So that's what originally drew this book to me, is because the child in this story is an only child, and she dreams up her own sister. So there's that element of beautiful imaginative play, independence, and just finding your own way to play by yourself. So this particular story starts off with a young girl named Paloma, and she goes to the beach with her family, and they go to a special beach, her father says. So it's a special beach, and when she looks around, she sees that all of the other children that are there are all playing with siblings, and she doesn't have anybody. And so she's feeling a bit sad about that. So she decides to draw a picture of a sister in the sand. And she wishes with all her heart, I wish I had a sister. Then all of a sudden, old Daddy Rock appears and grants her wish and makes her sister that she drew real. He says that she can have the sister until the tide comes back in, and she'll be the only one who can see her. So they play and they have adventures. I love the artwork in this picture. It's just absolutely gorgeous. I want to go to that beach and play. They have lots of fun. They do all kinds of things at the beach. They sit and just watch and be quiet together. Beautiful bonding. And then they get a little silly, and her sand sister pushes her a little bit too far and pushes her into the water. So she gets mad, and they run off, and they don't want to be friends anymore. Typical kid thing, right? And then she realizes that the tide is starting to come in, and then her sister will be gone forever before too long. So she goes and finds her sister. They make up. And the tide comes in and washes her sister away. So she felt very, very small. Her parents come to get her and tell her that it's time to go. And then her father asks her if she met old Daddy Rock. And she's surprised and says that she did, and how did he know? And he says that the beach was a special place for him when he was a boy, and he had a feeling it would be a special place for her too. She says it is, and can we come back again? And her mother says she can come back and play with her sand sister anytime she likes. So it's left with that beautiful open ending where Paloma can come back and visit with her sister. So it seems like it might be a sad ending for a minute, but then you realize that she can come back and play with her magical imaginary sister anytime. This book is beautiful. It's a great story time book. And again, I don't think it's necessarily just for children who are only children. I think that it would be a great story for anyone, because let's be honest, sometimes siblings don't want to play with each other, right? So anytime that your child is maybe in a situation where they need to play independently, which is going to happen, this is a great story for teaching, imaginative play and, forgiveness, and just learning about magic, not learning about magic, but discovering magic. It's a beautiful story. Sand Sister. It's now on the Barefoot Books website. If you would like to order a copy, visit my website at barefootbooks.com/Jessica-Giesbrecht or send me a private message and I will get this on its way to you. Thanks very much for joining me, and we'll talk to you again soon.